All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming here. Uh, this is going to be a about an hour long session here. It's gonna be about 50 minutes of active breathing. This one, we're going to be going through about three different types of breathing cadences. So before I go into that stuff, I'm just going to kind of do a little introduction here for breath work. So what breathwork is basically a constant gas exchange where you're manipulating the oxygen and the carbon dioxide in your body. And what that does is it does alter your sense of reality here. And what I mean by that is it's going to take you out of your conscious mind and back into the subconscious mind. Now, 5% of your mind is conscious. That's what we think with on a daily basis. That's what we work with. And then another 95% is that subconscious, which we as a conscious person is not aware of. So what this is going to do is going to we're going to breathe pretty heavily for a while, and it's going to actually temporarily slow the blood flow down to the temporal lobe, and that's going to shut down where the ego mind is. Once the ego mind is out of the way, then some things will start to pop up to the surface, and then I'll start making some hypnotic suggestions here that will help you, release some of the stuff that you might be holding on to, or just create maybe some new ideas, plant some new seeds in there so that we can rewire the brain a little bit here. You're going to enter what they call a theta brainwave state. So that's going to be kind of similar to like hypnosis, not exactly, but it's just going to help you so that you're in your flow state and you're going to be more receptive to a lot of the information that I'm going to be giving you rather than judging it like the ego's job is. Also, that state of mind, that flow state, is going to be called transient hypofrontality. So again, that is the mind state you're going to be in once you get past about the first 20 minutes. Um, so the first 20 minutes are going to be the most difficult. So that's what I'm going to ask you to do is just push through that. I'll be here to guide you. And the reason why we do this work is because it's going to help us release the trauma from our bodies. So the trauma basically happens when the event that you're experiencing is too much for your mind to handle. So what happens is it blocks it out in any way it can because the brain's job is to protect you. Now, unfortunately, when it does that, it unfortunately is not it's not it has an after effect. What happens is your body starts to keep the score, and then it manifests itself as tightness, anxiety, all those self-defeating thoughts that you have will build in there. Anything that you have that has not been felt yet will still be there. And unfortunately, that's going to create roadblocks in your system. And this is what we want to do is kind of bring those bubbles to the surface. Kind of like when you tap a soda can, you tap it, and then all the bubbles and the condensation, everything comes up. Okay. So the intention for today is for, okay. All right. So the intention of today is for releasing past relationship trauma. So, again, this can be something that is very relative to a lot of people. I'm pretty sure that anybody who's been in some sort of relationship from, when they were kids up until now, they probably have experienced some sort of trauma. And unfortunately, what that does is it closes us off from making potential connections with other people because we're afraid of the pain that we fear, or afraid of the pain that we'll experience, or we're afraid of being taken advantage of, and all these things. Just a couple of the many things that could possibly it. Now, our job here today is to do the work so that way we can release this stuff. So that way, either if you're already in a relationship and you want to improve it, or if you're not in a relationship and you just really want to get rid of some of the baggage that you have, then this is going to be a great session for you. Remember your intention when you come in here. Now, of course, the intention that I'm putting in here is to release past trauma from your relationships. But if you have one specific that you want to do, please keep that in mind. It's going to be a great reminder for when things actually do get a little bit tough, which they are. It's going to help you push through it. So I'm going to go over 3 different portions of where you might feel some effects from the breath work. So there's going to be mental, physical, and emotional. So the mental, like I said, your ego mind is going to want to protect you from this. It doesn't want you to do this breath work. So the first 20 minutes are going to be extremely hard. It's going to be like, hey, why are you doing this? Stop. You don't need this. Perfect the way we are. Oh, I have to go to the bathroom. I have more important things to do right now. Don't listen to it. That is just trying to stop you from doing the work, because the subconscious does not want to be brought into the light. So we need, in order to bring it to the light, we do need to burst open that door. It's not just going to slide open. All right. Now for the physical, with the constant gas exchanges, you're going to feel lightheaded. You're going to feel a little bit of tingles, or maybe a lot of tingles throughout your body. You might feel some tightness and some discomfort. That's totally normal. You also might experience what they call tetany, where basically your hands, because of the constant gas exchange, will start to lock up like this. If that happens, that's totally fine. It'll adjust back at the end once you start, slowing the breath down or whatnot. So the reason I'm telling you these things is so that way when they do come up, you understand it and that you're ready for it because I explained it to you. And again, the best way to do it is just to breathe through it and allow your body to do the work. Try to calm your mind as much as possible. And then we have the emotional. So when we tap into the body, some energy and some emotions might come up. That is perfectly normal. You might laugh, you might cry, you might have to shake, you might have, little convulsions in your body. Again, totally normal. Allow your body to do and feel exactly how it needs to be. Do not judge it. This is a safe place. I'm creating this space for you so that way you can release whatever what no longer serves you. Okay. So next thing here. And again, in that discomfort, that's where you want to sit. Discomfort is where we grow. That is where the growth is, because we obviously, if we're comfortable all our lives, we're not going to go in. We need to push ourselves. Okay. So tell yourself right now, promise yourself that you're going to do the work for you. Okay. All right. So we're going to go over the few breathing techniques we are going to do today. So the first breathing technique we're going to do is going to be a belly chest combo, but it's going to be a 2-part breath. So it's going to go into the belly, into the belly, into the chest, exhale, exhale. So into the belly, into the chest, exhale, exhale. Okay, now watch my belly. I am puffing out my belly as I'm breathing in. So, and then into the chest, then exhale, exhale. Okay. For this first part is going to be a warm up. Doesn't necessarily need to be fast. Just make sure that you're breathing as deep as possible. If you want to go deeper, you need to breathe deep. Okay. The second one, we're just going to do a 2-part into the belly, into the chest, exhale. So very similar, except the exhale is just in 1 breath rather than 2 breaths. All right. And then we're going to do a holotropic breath. So that's just going to be pure belly. And all you're going to do is you're going to breathe into the belly, into the mouth, and release. Now, when we do the holotropic, the difference between the other ones, one, obviously it's a one breath. It's going to be circular. But also with this one, I want you to force the air out with the holotropic. So when I tell you to breathe in, inhale, exhale, okay, it's going to be a tougher breath, but that's why we're only going to reserve that type of breath for short amounts of time during the process. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay. So I believe that we're all set here. So that's my introduction here. So what we want to do now is just find a comfortable place to lay down. What I like to do actually is I like to put a pillow underneath my knees, so that way it elevates my legs, so that way I am taking pressure off my lower back. And generally, the pillow you want to have, you don't want to have it so it's restricting the airflow in your throat. You want to have your throat open right here. That's going to allow the air to flow freely through your body. Okay. So I'm going to give you a minute here to get ready. And this process, I'm going to have guided music. I'm going to have scripting here that I've written here for specifically for this specific purpose. And again, what I will do is just guide you. I am going to push you because sometimes that's what's needed. I'm not going to obviously breathe for you, so I need to make sure that I'm giving you enough motivation to keep going. And there will be some times where you forget to breathe. This is completely normal because of the amount of oxygen that you got in your body. You'll go into kind of like a blissful state. That's totally fine. I will do constant reminders throughout this whole process, to remember to breathe. So whenever you breathe or whenever you remember, just come back in. And also, if it gets too intense, you can always slow the breath down. You are the driver. You can press the gas or the brake whenever you need to, but just come back in when you're ready. Okay. So first, we're going to do a little sound check. I'm going to put the music on and I'm going to see how it sounds with my voice. And then once that's done, we'll get started. So let's try this here. Okay, good. So how does that sound with the music in the background? Okay, awesome. Not too loud?
No, you're good.
All right. I'm going to restart that. Okay, now lay down. And we're going to get started here. So again, at your own pace, just breathe deep. So into the belly, into the chest, exhale, exhale. So. There you go. Find your pace. Breathe deep. I'm not going to do too much talking during this first two songs here. It's going to allow you to get into your body. I want you to feel all the sensations of the air going into your mouth, filling your belly, filling your chest, and forceful exhale. Just feeling everything that needs to be felt. So keep going. That's it. Remember why you're doing this. Breathe deeper, every breath deeper than the next one. Into the belly, into the chest, exhale, exhale. Keep pushing, good job. We've got a couple more minutes, and we're going to do our first break here, just to get you acclimated. You might already feeling some sensations. Mouth might be getting dry because you're activating the body. Perfectly normal. Just push through it. Keep pushing. Breathe into the belly fully. Into the chest fully. Exhale, exhale. Don't half-ass this. If you half-ass this, that might be translating into life. Show up here how you want to show up in life. That's it. Good. Breathe deeper. Fill your belly, fill your chest. Exhale, exhale. Keep going. We got about a minute and a half here, and then we're going to do our first break. Feel the discomfort, acknowledge it, but don't give into it. Allow your body to do the work. Shut the mind off. Keep pushing, keep breathing. Remember your intention. Remember, this work has its reward. The harder you work, the better the reward. Keep going. Now in 10 seconds, what you're gonna do is you're gonna breathe out all the air in your belly. Then you're gonna breathe in and hold. 3, 2, 1, breathe out all your air. Now big breath in, big breath, and hold at the top. Now squeeze your core, squeeze your hands, your shoulders, your quads, your toes, everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Squeeze, 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 squeeze as hard as you can. And release. All the air out of your belly and hold it at the very bottom. So breathe everything out and hold. Tuck in your belly like a vacuum. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Might already feeling pretty blissful right now. Feeling the body tingle. Allow it to feel. And we're going to start up again. In 3, 2, 1. Again, into the belly, into the chest. Exhale, exhale. Keep going. Again, it's not about the speed, it's about the depth of your breath. We're shaking up your nervous system right now to release all that baggage. keep going. These are the hardest parts. Once you get past these first two songs, it's a lot smoother sailing after this. So keep pushing. How bad do you want that change? Are you willing to push yourself into these uncomfortable situations to stimulate your own growth? Show me now, with each breath going deeper. Trust the breath. Into the belly, fully into the chest. Exhale, exhale. Keep going. That's it. Keep pushing. Remember that if you wish for an easy life, then it's going to be much more difficult. If you work harder and you do the work, then life becomes easy. So it's kind of inverse right there. So the harder you work, the easier your life will become to deal with. Remembering that we're surrendering to life. We only have control over our emotions and our breath. We're just awareness. That's it. There's nobody to blame. Everything is exactly how it needs to be. There we go. All right, we're gonna switch the breath now. We're just gonna do into the belly, into the chest, and exhale. So. Keep pushing. Keep breathing. Again, we are almost through the toughest part. It's another couple minutes, we'll hit that break. Into the belly, into the chest, exhale. Keep breathing. If you forget to breathe, it's okay. Just come back when you notice. Remember the intention. Release, reset, come back to the same breath. Now we start digging to bring what's been hiding in the dark. Keep breathing deeper and deeper. Fill up that belly, balloon it out, balloon up the chest, and let it all fall out. I know that some of us feel dampened by the pain of our past relationships, or even the current one. Either due to guilt of things you did when you were hurting or finding yourself, or the pain caused you by an abusive partner. This pain is easily identified with, and we become the trauma we've experienced. Thus, our ability to open up and fully express our love dwindles down. And we feel like something's been taken away or missing. Keep breathing, keep pushing. You're here for a reason. It's not going to be easy. But you've experienced more difficult things in your life than some breathing, so keep pushing through this discomfort right now. Into the belly, into the chest, exhale. That mind might be telling you, stop. This is so uncomfortable. We have better things to do. We're perfectly fine. That's bullshit. Don't let that voice tell you what to do. You are in control. Into the belly, into the chest, exhale. Bigger breaths. We guard ourselves more and more each time we feel pain. To the point we stop trusting in ourselves to make the right decisions. This is our mind's way of protecting us. But the ironic thing is, it's creating more suffering by doing this. We hold on to all this shit. The guilt, the shame, the anger, the sadness. It's meant to just pass through. So it's time to let it go. It's time to fully feel those emotions we've denied ourselves because of that fear of pain. Into the belly, into the chest, exhale. Keep going. It's time to find the love that we've been seeking for so long. And it's not external. You're not going to find it from your partner. You're not going to find it from your family. You're not going to find it in this next job, or this object, or this car, or this house, or this accomplishment. No, it's all inside of you. That is where the happiness comes from. That is where the love really comes from. Get back to yourself. Your higher self, your inner self is screaming to you, please, please help me. Please do what's necessary. And that's what we're doing right now. So push, Do it for you. Into the belly, into the chest. Exhale. Keep going. Come on, keep pushing. You're using your mouth. In through the mouth, in through the belly, into the chest. Exhale. Come on, breathe deep. We get so tired, and sometimes we find ourselves in a repetitive cycle.
Thought I found a way, yeah, but you never go away. So I guess I gotta stay.
Keep breathing into the belly, into the chest. Exhale.
I'll make it out of there, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I
Find ourselves in a repetitive cycle with our partners we've been with.
wanna feel alive outside. I can't find my fear. Isn't it lovely?
We fall in love,
Alone, heart made of glass,
then comes the attachment.
stone, tear me to pieces, skin and bone. Hello, welcome home.
The attachment is what ruins most relationships.
Walking out of town.
We attach to a certain feeling or outcome we're trying to own with that partner.
Something's on my mind. Always in my headspace, but I know someday I'll make it.
Feel everything, let it all come up, and breathe. Keep breathing.
All night or 100 years, need a place to hide, but I can't find one. They wanna feel alive outside. I can't find my fear.
And when that outcome that we're trying to seek is not met, then we suffer. The communication starts to fail, and we either keep all our emotions and thoughts inside or we explode. Either way, we are operating from the thought process we know. We're doing the best we can. There's hope. We can grow. We can heal. Keep breathing. Into the belly, into the chest. Exhale. Now we're going to breathe in. Take a deep breath in and hold. And exhale. Now we're going to switch up our breath. We're going to do our holotropic. All mouth breathing. You're going to balloon out the belly and force the air out. We're going to do it with the beat. So we're going to go inhale, exhale, go. Keep going. This is going to be the toughest part right here. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep pushing. I promise it will be worth it. There you go. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. If you've been abused, it's time we get you out of the victim mindset. I'm not saying it was your fault as to what happened, but we need to take ownership of the events and take accountability. Maybe you got abused, but the part you played was not setting your boundaries, not valuing yourself enough to walk away, not believing in yourself to get out of the mess you were in. Keep going, and that's okay. That's what this experience was meant for, to build your strength, to bring you closer to yourself and to learn to create those boundaries, to create that self-love so you can figure out what it is you really do want for yourself and others. If you were the abuser and you manipulated another person, it was out of fear. Fear of losing that person. Fear of being hurt. Of being out of control, out of the outcome. Keep breathing. If we take a step back to remove all the judgment of ourselves and each other, we can understand and forgive others as well as ourselves. Give yourself some more compassion. We are all in our own process. Keep breathing. And sometimes people get caught up in the thick of it. Let's make amends with our past selves and the ones we hurt along the way. Own it. As painful as it is, it all has a purpose. Now let's get ready for our release. On the count, we're going to let all the air out and take a deep breath in. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. And breathe in. And squeeze. Everything, bringing up all those unwanted feelings to the surface. All the pain you inflicted or the pain you've experienced. Those painful memories that left you scarred and empty. Those thoughts of why me. Remember, everything happens for you, not to you. Keep squeezing, keep holding. And breathe out.
We don't have to fix it. We don't have to stay.
Now we're going to slow down and switch to the belly chest. So into the belly, into the chest, and exhale. Slow. Allow yourself now to feel those emotions.
The future we dreamed of is fading to black.
I know we can hold on to others so much to the point we lose ourselves. It goes so far because we feel the need to make things work.
I start to imagine a world where we don't
Into the belly, into the chest, exhale. We think we put too much time in. We can't go back now. That's bullshit. Nothing lasts forever, and it's selfish for us to think that. We can always start again, and we have before.
Tell me you're leaving, I'll make it easy. It'll be okay.
It's going to be all right. All those times you thought you would get through it.
We don't have to fix it. We don't have to stay.
All the times you felt like you were dying, you're still here.
I will love you either way. It'll be okay.
Breathe, deep breathing. Nice and slow, deep breath. are strong, even if your mind tells you you're not. Allow things to hurt, and the growth, wisdom, and experience will come out. Stop running from those emotions, because they will just stick with you and make you suffer.
Oh, if the future we've dreamed of has faded to black,
You are loved. You are safe.
I will love you.
We are beings of love and compassion. Anything else is just human conditioning. Breathe deep into the belly, deep into the chest. Exhale. Slow and deep. This song is called Stay a Child. We forget that connecting with that hurt inner child is so important so we don't get stuck in a child mindset. This all ties into our relationships later. Between the ages of 0 to 6, we are just being, reacting to the environment, feeling everything. Into the belly, into the chest. When we were kids, we had no sense of self or individuality, just part of nature. Feel that. We soak everything up like a sponge when we're a kid because we haven't learned about judgment of ourselves. Then somewhere along the way, we got hurt. We grow a fear of exploring, fear of new things because we want to avoid that hurt feeling. But from this point on, we start to become more cautious in living life. We stop living life out of love, but of fear. The pain we felt is not meant to deter us from living, but to make us feel more alive. It gives us insight and wisdom. Breathe deep, keep going, into the belly, into the chest, exhale. Body shakes, get out, move, make noise, anything, cry, whatever, let it out. The pain helps us understand what we like and don't like. It broadens our spectrum of feeling. We feel pain so we can feel more joy. We wouldn't understand joy and happiness without the pain. Connect with that younger version of yourself and embrace them. Let that child know that you're going to be okay. Breathe. Give that child the love that you've always wanted. It's always been there. Dig deep and feel it. Keep breathing. Into the belly, into the chest, exhale. Keep pushing. Again, not about the speed, it's about the depth. So this next few minutes will be to reflect. Breathe as deep as you can before our last push. I'm going to stop talking so you can feel. Allow whatever emotions, sensations, and thoughts to come up. It is meant to be released. Don't judge. Allow your body to do and feel as it needs. You are so loved. Find yourself and embrace yourself. Keep breathing and just feel into the belly, into the chest, exhale. Remember to breathe into the belly, into the chest, exhale. Into the belly, into the chest, exhale. All right. We're going to keep the belly, chest. Just pick up the speed a little bit. Sometimes we try to fast track our healing.
It comes to me upon the strings when I hear it, well, I sing.
We try to take our pain and transfer it into something else.
I can't say it's my creation, staying patient, what it brings.
Either tasks, hobbies, another person, etc. But what we don't realize is that by doing this, we are stunting our healing.
I don't know what's right or wrong.
Keep breathing deeper.
I just keep on believing, passing down an old song. An old song.
Into the belly, into the chest, exhale. Keep pushing for yourself.
Everybody's got that chapter of dark and darker days. Saturn seems to be returning and his essence can't be tamed. Some we like to fight it, try and plan a secret attack. But the more you push it, the more it's pushing you back. So you can
always have that love inside you.
You can't rush your healing.
We need to sit with the emotions and allow the wisdom and strength to transmute from it. Breathe deep into the belly, into the chest, exhale. So now you understand that all these experiences of being hurt or hurting others was preparing you for the next step in your journey.
Mama will, she told me time is such a wonderful gift.
Be grateful for all.
You're not running out, you're really running in.
Open up your heart so you can share what you've learned.
Confusion clouds the heart, but it also points the way.
We all need each other. Each person is either a lesson or a blessing.
Quiet down the mind.
Be thankful for both.
Will play. So you
Into the belly, into the chest, exhale. Keep going, we're almost done.
Darkness has its teaching.
You got this. I believe in you.
Love is never leaving.
The healing journey is a long journey.
You can't rush your healing.
But it's long for a reason. Teach us patience with ourselves. Keep breathing into that discomfort. Let it out.
You can't rush your healing. Darkness has its teaching.
So this next song, we're gonna switch back to our holotropic, which is into the mouth once, into the belly, and out. So this is gonna be our last hard push on this last song, and then the remaining will be a meditative phase. Almost there, you're doing so good. Keep going. Don't give up now. So go ahead and just take a break for a second. Nice, slow, deep breaths before we start going into more intense breathing. So we're going to start and we're going to go with the breath. The breath is going to go with the beat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going, breathe as hard as you can. The best you can for these next couple of minutes. I promise you it's going to be worth it. All those unwanted feelings, we're going to feel them. All those experiences we've had, they're a blessing. Acknowledge that. And understand that the blissfulness you seek always comes from inside. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going. You're doing great. Breathe deeper. Come on. Now we understand that the people that we've met were there for a reason. The things that they did were only because of maybe how they were raised or what they've experienced in their life. Just like us. The more compassion we can have for people, the more understanding. We set our boundaries, and then the love comes in. Game, set, match. We're good. Let's live out of love, not the fear of it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're almost done. Come on, last push, keep going. Inhale, exhale, go, go. We got 1 more minute left of this. We're digging deep and we're doing the work. You are doing the work. You are beautiful, you are loved, you are worthy of experiencing love. Power yourself back. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last 30 seconds, come on. Best you can. Come on, 10 seconds, and we're going to take all the air out of our bodies and then breathe in. 3, 2, 1, breathe out. And deep breath in. And squeeze everything. This is where it all comes to fruition. All the stuff that you didn't want. All the feelings that you were feeling that hurting you. All that love that you wanted but you didn't get. All the darkness you felt when you were younger. All the projections you felt from all the people that you thought were supposed to love you. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. We all felt we were drowning at one point, but we are okay. We are the light. Keep holding and keep squeezing, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale with a sigh.
Oh, love, heal me. You know I need to breathe. See, I've been on this journey on my own. Seen so many things. From the birds in the sky to the sun as it sings. So I won't regret no.
Breathe into the nose and out the nose if you can. Nice and slow. It's time to feel and be grateful.
Through the dark, through the dark, through the dark, through the dark. I see with my heart. Hey, learn to see with your heart now. You can see through the dark now. Just believe and stand proud. Stand proud. Stand proud. You know you gotta stand proud. Things can be crazy. You know you gotta. But the greatest blessing we have.
Feel that bliss.
Is to be alive.
Feel that love. I want you to take both of your hands and put it to your heart. And every deep breath you take into the belly with your nose, when you breathe it out, you're transferring that energy to your heart. And smile. Say thank you. Thank you, Tina, for getting me through. Thank you for doing what you needed to do at the time. Because you're still here. If you're thinking there was a better way to do it, if there was a better way to be, then you haven't grown yet. Everything is perfect, and if it could have been different, it would have. But bring that healing power of love into your life again. Release those attachments. So now what we're going to do, keep your eyes closed. Now what I want you to do is recall a memory. A beautiful memory. Could have been from your childhood. Could have been from yesterday. Anytime. Whatever comes up first. And as you're breathing deep and you're sinking into the floor, releasing all tension in your body, I want you to imagine that memory as a bright white light forming a bubble in front of your face. It's warm, it's comforting, it's you. You have always been the answer. Allow that thought to materialize and that beautiful memory to come up. And it's getting bigger and bigger in front of your face. Now, what I want you to do when I count you in, I want you to purse your lips like you're sucking out of a straw. And I want you to breathe in that bright white light and that beautiful memory. 3, 2, 1. Big, slow inhale, deep. And hold it at the very top. Relax your whole body. Relax your brow. Relax your jaw. Your shoulders, your arms, your legs, your fingertips. Complete relaxation as you feel the beauty and the love of that memory coursing through your veins, filling every cell in your body with love. And now breathe out. And sit with that sensation for a little while. We're going to do that one more time. I'm going to give you a second. Allow any emotions to come up. Feel the gratitude for your life and who you are. You feel that power that's inside yourself. It's always there.
The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now.
Now I want you to think of a time
Power of you
where you felt completely at ease,
to create
free,
magic on
loving,
earth. Power of love,
unrestricted, untethered by the judgment of others, by the judgment of family members or anybody that might have been dampening you down.
let the water wash away your tears.
And imagine that as a bright white light in front of your face.
Let the fire burn away your fears. Let the wind blow into your life such faith and trust. Oh, let the earth hold you, take care of you, nurture you. Oh, the power of love is here now. The power of
Keep
now
feeding that
is here
energy,
now.
feeling
Power of
every
you
part of you
is here
materializing
to
the
create
love into that white
magic
light.
on earth. The power of love is here now.
Feel that
Power of
relaxation and just
now
being at
is
ease
here
with who you
now.
are.
The power of
You are enough.
me is here to create
Let go of the
magic on
baggage.
earth. Power of love,
It's not your fault.
power of now is here now. Power of you, me is here to create.
Now I want you on the count of 3 to purse your lips and breathe in that loving, warm energy and that freedom. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in nice and slow and deep. And hold at the top.
Let the water wash away your tears.
Feel that coursing through your body.
Let the fire burn away.
Feel those
your
blockages. Just release.
fears. Let the wind blow into
Feel your body
life
tingle.
such faith and trust. Oh,
Feel
let
that
the
weightlessness,
earth hold
that freedom.
you, take care of you, nurture you.
And exhale. And just breathe. Forgive. It's for you. And now for this last song, we're just going to take a nice deep nasal inhale, as long as you can. And then on the exhale, you're going to hum as loud as you can. So you're going to breathe deep into the nose, fill your belly, and then exhale slowly with a hum. At your own pace, deep and slow.
Give your mind a rest. Calm down and do your best. Become one in the eyes of love, seeking God above when solely
We're just massaging the nervous system, letting your body know that everything's okay. Comforting it.
I'm higher than the mountains. I'm higher than the mountains. Ooh, higher than the mountains.
deep into the nose. Fill your belly as much as you can. And hum out the exhale.
Surrender now to your heart, and burn away your desire. Become one in the eyes of love, seeking God above when solely inside, solely inside.
Thank you so much.
I'm higher than the mountain.
I commend you for doing the work.
I'm
Just sit with the rest of the song and breathe.
Higher than the mountain. Slow down, down, down. Make me high, higher. Who are you? Who are you? Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, come and save their souls. Hare Rama, come and save their souls. They're all alone, they're all alone. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, slow down and give your mind a rest. Calm down and do your best. Become one in the eyes of love, seeking God above when solely inside, Nama, solely inside. Breathe in the air. Don't be afraid to care. Leave, don't leave me. Look around, choose your own ground. How you live, how you fly. Smiles you'll give and tears you'll cry. All you touch and all you see is all your life will ever be.
that hard.